Today I am going to be building Death Tea in Minecraft. If you don't know what Death Tea is, Death Tea was a amusement park attraction that was in Kyberland, featured in the Yu-Gi-Oh manga and season 0 of the anime. So to start off, I first designed the layout of the floor so that I knew what I would be building later on. So for this, I got a great image of Death Tea 1 from the Yu-Gi-Oh manga, which just shows the layout of the arena of Stardust Shoutout. It was actually a very simple design, seeing that it uses square shapes, a lot of them, and just a lot of angular things, and it's the same on either side. So that makes this a very easy build to do. So first I used this Minecraft like pixel art designing building thing online, and I built the layout of Death Tea 1 using only Minecraft blocks. I'm going to then turn this into a Minecraft build, which we'll get to in a minute, but this was very easily. Essentially, I just used each of these squares on Death Tea I decided to be about 4 blocks long, which looks about right when you look at the characters standing on them. It looks like they're about 4 blocks. Maybe they would only be 1 block, but having it 4 blocks made it a lot easier to do the other parts of the map, that being like the big walls in the way, the obstacles, the pillars, all make it a lot easier to add these into the map, and makes it easier for the players to move around as well, just giving them a lot more space to move. Okay, so now I'm going to take this design and I'm actually going to put it straight into Minecraft. I was testing out a few different things. This is for the walls. These had too much texture going on. It wasn't really that spacey theme. This looked too much like wood, and this was just too blue. I prefer the look of the obsidian. I think that looks very nice. And if we look at the image of Death Tea 1, you can see that these walls are kind of like dark bluish. They have this sort of tint to it, and they also have these black things going around the top and bottom with green outline. So I thought for that I could actually use signs. I can use a glow ink sac to make these glow, can't I? That's what I plan to do. There we go. Okay, that is looking a lot better. I might add a texture pack to it to make this look a little bit better, but I at least want it to look good enough so that players who don't use a texture pack can still see it, and like it'll be good. I thought about using endstone bricks for the floor. I think that's the best option and looks most like the Stardust Shootout in the manga. So I'm not going to build this in one tower. I'm going to build each floor individually and then basically just copy paste them on top of each other, because I'm going to have other things going into the Death Tea tower, or the Kyber Corp tower, or rather Kyber Land, I guess it is. So let's just get right into this and start building this floor here. Hello there, good friend. Yes, I'm building things, but I'm going to need you all to piss off, alright? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe it would actually be better to build this one up, just to make it easier to copy paste. I think that would be smart. Alright, so the next section goes out and it just goes one across from there, like that. Oh my god. Alright, you asked for it. You deserve this. Yeah, I hope you know. You asked for this, you wanted this to happen. I'm so sorry, we'll cut this out. Animal abuse at its finest. Don't look. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I feel so bad. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next one is 1 layer out, and then we're gonna have stuff on top of that. Yay! So players are gonna come in through here, and it'll start off here. There'll be a wall here, a few walls over there. This is actually gonna be quite a bit bigger than I thought, which is fantastic. Beautiful. That should presumably be the same either side. Now, if I had world edit, I would just fill this in manually or automatically. I could use commands, but I forgot how to use them, and I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna quickly fill this in. This isn't working quite as well as I suspected. Alright, there we go. So that will be the basic outline of the Death Tea floor. I think that's pretty good, and I definitely do think that that is large enough that if we have other people on the side, you can fit 3 people in here. You can get your crossbow out, which unfortunately can't have infinity, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. You can definitely shoot straight to the other side, but of course there will be walls in the way. So the ability to shoot to the other side won't really matter. There'll be a roof there, so you can't even angle it. But that's okay. I mean, that's part of the design, really. We don't really want that. I might switch it out for, what's the thing? Fireworks instead of arrows. I'm not sure about that. But you guys let me know what you think. Whether you would prefer to see people shoot each other with arrows or with fireworks. Because fireworks is a bit more like a laser gun, you know? It's a little bit more extreme and does a lot more damage. Okay, let's go right into building the walls next. So I'll build the surrounding walls which basically will just surround the whole thing. I'll use the obsidian for that. I'm really happy with the use of endstone. I think that endstone brick is definitely the choice that I want to go with because it fits the spacey theme. Like Stardust Shootout is meant to be a spaceship type game where you know, like enemies have boarded your spaceship, you must go and kill them all, or something like that. I'm pretty sure that was what it was meant to be. 10 should be good. 10 would make a nice tall ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, what? 10, and then ceiling on top of that. Yeah! That was a very tall ceiling, but it does kind of add to it. -2, -48, -33, 13. Okay, so now presumably if we slash set block obsidian. Okay, well that already is that, so that doesn't help me. Aha! It is slash fill. Okay, so slash fill obsidian. Did that work? Sort of.
2 hours later.
34. There we go. Nope, I did it in one. Oh, for frig's sake.
24 hours later.
There we go. Yeah, that worked. Wasn't too bad, was it? Hold up, what the hell happened here? Wait a hot second, what did I do? I wish I could blow this up, but it's obsidian, damn it. How did I even do that? I have no idea.
Many unbearable hours later.
I'm not even sure if I want obsidian for the full wall, to be honest. Because it looks kind of different in the manga. Alright, that's almost done. Okay, let's just continue. Okay, so there we go. Those are the walls built in. I'll do the ceiling later. I'm just going to give myself a little bit of breathing space so I can actually see over the whole map before bringing in the ceiling. But the ceiling will be about this tall. It'll just cover a top there. And what the hell? What is that? Is that... Did I accidentally place obsidian up here? What the hell is that? No way, that's obsidian. What the hell? Why is there obsidian here? What? How did I do that? Okay, so yeah, this isn't too bad. So our first obstacle is straight from there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 5th block, and then out like that. And that just gives us the shape of how it looks in the manga. Even just putting this in makes it feel like a lot more closed off, and like that will be a lot further away. Like you can't just run straight through the middle and charge to the other side. And I think I want each of these walls to be about 3 meters tall. Boom. Okay, so if each of them is about 3 meters tall, then you're standing here, you're hidden, you can't get hit, and then we'll have these signs wrap around. Unfortunately, we can't put a sign on the side, like here, above here, which is a little bit annoying, but it's fine. Alright, so now that this is in, let's actually test how that looks. So if we glow ink them, boom, 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 that adds glow to it, then we give it some lime dye. We may even want to edit it a bit more and add in a dash. As players come in here, the first thing they're going to be greeted with is this wall, and I think that looks really cool. I actually really like the look of that. They'll be on a bit of an upper level, but like this. And yeah, they'll come in, and this looks very spacey. I like it. I'm going to change the upper walls. There's too much obsidian, so the roof and the from here onwards will be a different color. Gray concrete is a fine choice. Black concrete, definitely not bad. Surprised I didn't try that. The reason I didn't was because we wanted that blue look, actually. Or light gray. Not really any of them, to be honest. These walls, the bottom of them are meant to be blue, which is why I didn't consider using black in the first place, but we don't have anything with that sort of blue, especially with the that gradient going on, so I don't know about that. I could also consider changing out the floor. I don't like it with the obsidian, though. I really don't. I don't like it with the obsidian, so maybe the outside walls will be black, not that black. Oh, something else that glows that I just completely forgot about. What the hell is that thing called? Prismarine. No, hang on. Sea lantern. Do I dare replace the floor with that? That looks kind of spacey, kind of a bit more than the bricks. I wasn't really a fan of the bricks, to be honest, because it just didn't look like a spaceship like it's supposed to. Sea lantern. Hey, I got it right for once. I was one block out, but that's okay. These kind of have an effect. These do. Oh, look at that. But it has like that ripple effect. I don't know what that is. I guess it's like the sea, like a ripple in the ocean. And that's kind of cool. I think I'm going to go with this. I think that's really cool, and we're gonna swap this out for black concrete. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm liking the look of that. I don't know about you guys, but I think that looks a lot better, to be honest. So now we're gonna replace this with light gray as well. Boom. There we go. Hey, that worked. I'm getting the hang of this. I used to be really good at doing these replaces, but it's been a long time. Okay, that looks kind of dope. This is looking a lot more like a spaceship. I'm really liking the vibe of this. So now if we compare this to the look of the manga, let's pull up the manga. I definitely think this looks a lot better. I am also less enjoying this, but we can't get that color right, so that's just gonna have to do. I might even replace that, make it not so dark, because the point is, in the manga it was blue and then black strips across. So the black was obviously darker, but these are of course lighter, so maybe we should just go into that and replace it with something even lighter. Bamboo sign. I was gonna say I don't vibe that as much, but honestly, it looks a lot less like wood. And I do vibe that. I like the yellow, and it looks a lot less like wood than the other ones. Definitely don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm very much loving the bamboo. The bamboo is giving me that space feel to it, you know what I mean? Like that's a very, like it's like a grate. It's like a yellow grate that you would see on a spaceship. Here we go. Okay. I like it. I love the look of that. Alright, now we just have to add in the rest of the walls and all of the pillars, and this will basically be done. Alright, so the first set comes out from here and has a 1, 2, 3 there, 1 there, and a 1, 2, 3, 4 there, just like that. And of course that'll be 3 high. Really not sure about this wall design, to be honest. This chunk is a bit much, I think. I think that's too much, especially when you go on the other side, whereas this, I think that's fine. I think that looks okay. Question, of course, is where do we put the signs on this? I think I'm just gonna go straight from this side and go, like, put it there, 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 and there. Oh, shit, we can't put a sign there because this is in the way. Damn it. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Maybe we do like this. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I think that's fine. I think that works. Still provides coverage over here, which players can shoot through, you know, duck past and go, whoopee! Here we go. Yeah, definitely not too bad at all. I liked it. Okay, so the next set of walls is straight in the center. There we go, and that adds quite a lot of coverage. And already, these walls, the addition of these walls and obstacles in it, make the map feel a lot bigger. Like, you gotta navigate. Do I go through this way? Do I go through that way? Of course you could, as a player, you could just walk straight through here. And you could just go straight down here, and it'll take you 5 seconds, you'll be on the other side. But do you want to do that? Of course, well, that was very sudden. You could do that. Do you want to do that? You can come over here and shoot the players there, but the players might have moved. They might have gone somewhere else. There can be strategy with this, and playing it out could be a lot of fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. So that's essentially what this side looks like. It's nice and tight in some areas, which is great for being stealthy and just slipping through the walls like so, and getting through, or you can just come straight out into this open area and just have at it. And yeah, this open space is somewhat open, and it's definitely open enough to have a fist fight, but it's like also open enough, it's closed enough to have a fist fight, but it's also open enough to get away and shoot, and also to duck behind things, to shoot from one side to the other. It's a nice open space. You can jump around in it. There's enough space to jump from wall to wall, like exactly, which I think is really cool. Not intentional by design. So let's add in those pillars. 3 high, 2, boom, just like that. And that again adds a bit more claustrophobia. Like, so you could easily hide in here, and no one would find you for a while. Or potentially, you know, like it could potentially take players ages to find someone if they were just hiding here. And then they could easily just slip around, especially if no one's shifting. You can see them, like someone's coming. Oh shit, get around, go. You know, stuff like that. I mean, it's cool. I like it. Alright, now all that's left to do is replicate this on the other side. Let's do it. That, I think, is that done, except for the pillars. But that's a really nice looking arena. Like, that is a solid arena shape. It's got like a circle in the middle. You can see that big circular outline around there, and then it's got these lines there. It's a bit like I don't play football, but it's a bit like a football arena or something. Not completely sold on this light gray concrete, to be honest. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I do like the black. I like the floor. I like these signs. I think that looks really good, and I think these walls will look a lot better once the signs are on them as well. Honestly, I think white looks better than the grey. And we could also try grey concrete. Grey concrete is not bad, makes it a little darker. Oh, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. That's not smooth enough. That looks like concrete. I don't like that at all. I think I prefer the white concrete, actually. I think that works quite well. Okay, so let's do a quick swap. Oh, yeah, already that makes it a lot more vibrant. That makes it look a lot spacier. Yeah, I definitely like that. Boom, 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 boom. Easy. Alright. That sort of creates a gradient, like it does get darker at the top, much like it does in the manga. It's nice, it's dark up the top, it's a bit too yellow for my taste, I don't really like that, but I think that the floor is very nice, it's bright in here, you can easily see no mobs are going to be spawning in here, and I think these green signs definitely work. I think it needs that, that'll just add the final touch. Yeah, I think it should go right to here, and the door will be like here. Alright, I'm going to quickly put in all these signs, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, question is, do I put them on this side, or on this side? I think this side makes more sense. Okay, so just some tests, I put in green dye instead of lime, and I'm kind of vibing it. I'm not sure though. Like, this is what the lime looks like, and this is what the green looks like. So, do we prefer the green or the lime? I think the lime is too yellow, it matches too much with the sign, whereas the green really stands out. I kind of think that's a lot better. Alright, let me know if you want me to change it to lime, but otherwise, I think that the green is good. Okay, so I've just swapped out these bits that stick out, I've removed the signs from them. Same with on here and over here. These ones, we'll get rid of these, and I think that makes them look a little less disjointed, and it's more like it's going through that block and connecting to the other side, which I think looks a lot better. And then of course here it just wraps around, and then here same thing goes, just wraps around on this side. On this side it can't wrap around because this wall is in the way, but I still think it looks alright. It sort of goes through there and just stops there, which I think looks fine. I think that looks pretty good. It even actually looks better from above, like this no longer looks like such a broken mess here. Not sure what I'll do here. I could potentially have it wrap into this one instead of this one, and that might even look better. So then it's like, yeah, like it's passing through this wall and coming out here and going back into this one, and maybe wraps around, or maybe it doesn't. Does create that, but I think that's kind of cool. Then it looks like it's wrapping through, right? So then this one goes in here and comes out this side and goes, oh yeah, then it's like weaving, you see what I mean? Like it's weaving through, and then that can wrap around to there, which can just stop there. That's kind of, yeah, then it's kind of like it's sewn on, sort of, if you know what I mean. Oh, I like that. I think that's cool. That adds a bit more depth to it. I think that's really good. I think I'm gonna go with that. Sweet. All right, let's do it. Okay, so I have just finished up adding all of the signs and all of the glowing green text, and I think it looks pretty awesome. You may also notice that I have changed the walls a little bit. I've added a bit of a gradient on the walls, on the side, on the columns, and on the obstacle walls. It makes it a little less plain, a little less solid, adds a bit of a lighting effect to it, which I think looks really cool. And I've also made the ceiling just completely black, which I think definitely adds to the effect as well. You're in space, it's dark, you can't see anything, it looks great. So let me know what you guys think of the gradient, for starters, of these walls. Just the color, I'm not sure. I definitely think that it's better than just the solid wall color, but at the same time, I'm also a little bit concerned with, like, I feel like it's too linear. If you know of anything that I can do to break that up a bit, just make it a little less, you know, like maybe fill that there and have that come up, you know, just make it a little less. That looks so much worse. I take it back. I don't want to do that. One other thing though is that yesterday, just as I finished this, Ariana gave me a really good idea, and that was for changing up the floor a bit to make it look a little bit more like it does in the manga. See, now we've got that yellow glow instead of blue. It's less grid-like. It's less grid-like. It's a lot more subtle. And I think that looks really cool. Interesting noise. Sounds kind of squishy, but a little bit like a spaceship. I can roll with it. Yeah, it makes it yellow. I think I definitely prefer it over the sea lanterns. Oh, yeah, now actually looking at it, this is so much better than the sea lanterns. But another option, of course, is that we can use the verdant frog lights as well, which is green. I'm actually preferring the yellow. When I first looked at it, I thought this was better, but now I think I prefer the yellow. It's more accurate to Death Tea in the manga. It goes with the black, and I think that's really, really cool. I'm not sure, though. Benefit about the sea lanterns is that it doesn't have the squishy sound, and it also has that ripple effect going on, which is kind of spacey. Let me know what you think in the comments. I mean, your guys' opinion matters more to me than my own opinion, so, you know, let me know what you want to do with that. Another idea that we had was actually to change the ceiling. I haven't tested this yet, so we'll see how this goes. It might look terrible. End portal. Oh, shit! Of course, that is one problem with doing that. Whoopsie daisies, get me out of here. There we go. Oh, okay. So the idea for this was to give it a sort of space look to it. And that is really, really trippy. I don't think I like that very much, though, to be quite honest. It's just so weird. But another option was to actually put glass over top. I do definitely like the spacey look. Oh no, that's horrendous. That is awful. I think the black glass is my favorite, to be honest. Let me know what you guys think. You might prefer the black. My other idea was to have, instead of the stained glass, to just have it as black like before, but actually have redstone lamps like in the middle. Give it that sort of effect. Maybe. Yeah, it's not the same as the glass, is it? It's not as cool. It's not anywhere near as cool. That is much cooler. I like that. I think that works well with the build. It's subtle, but it adds it. Like most people, you won't be looking at it. You'll just be fighting like here. You'll be looking at this direction, head high, because you're aiming at people, not looking up. So, in that case, I think we are done. I think that's Death Tea 1, all complete. All we need now is a handy little crossbow and some arrows. And we're playing Death Tea. I'll probably give the arrows quick load as well. Sorry, the crossbows quick charge to make that a little quicker, make it a bit more like a laser gun. Oh, we'll just have it at the highest quick charge. And also one other thing that I really hope is if we slash game mode adventure. Yes! Oh, sweetness. Oh, that's so good. That I am so glad about that. I was getting worried that players as going through would do what I just did and click the signs and edit them. And it's less that I don't want players to edit them. I think it would be kind of cool if they did, but it's also kind of annoying if you're just standing here, you're trying to load and you keep editing signs. That could get you killed. But this is all good. If I'm pointed at a sign, I can't load, but players are just going to have to know that. They can't load, they're just going to have to look away from the sign. It's much less jarring than clicking a sign and having it come up and being like, oh shit, like, and then get shot, you know? But yeah, this is Death Tea in Minecraft, so if you haven't worked out already, I'm planning on turning this into a game show. Basically, we are going to be doing Death Tea in Minecraft with you guys, with actual prizes, so do leave a comment if you want to be a part of that. Let me know any suggestions for the build, and thank you also very much for watching. Stay tuned for more Death Tea in Minecraft. I'm going to do the whole tower, and we're going to go through it in these videos, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you also very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. My name has been Senkara, and until next time, see ya.